Welcome to the Seajewel campaign, session 55, The Shattering. Joining us for the final leg of their trek from Greyport all the way to the point where it all happened 10,000 years ago are the players.
You all gonna fucking hate me.
Hello?
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hello.
Hello, stream. I fear all the friends that I have here are gonna fucking hate me after today.
Nah.
There's literally no, who could stab me? And I'd be like, hey, that's fine.
Noted. Sure.
They could what?
Stab.
Hell yeah.
I see.
What about a pew pew?
I'm sure they would feel the same if I did.
I'm gonna explode if I'm gonna explode if we delay any further. Please, let's get to it.
I've been
Oh
preparing.
my god, how my word flies were sexy. I am home.
I have been building up to this session for well over a year and a half.
Oh, it's actually a nice thing from work, so I don't have to worry.
Yay! Nice.
Thank you.
Right. When last we left off, we had left behind the echoes of the past ash in the ruins and rubble of Ramsburg, and turned a corner, bringing into view the central rift, the shattering point. Where once lay a tower. Small fragments still surround it, as well as many other myriad rifts floating around, visible to the naked eye from the sheer concentration of dimensional magic flowing through the air. The surface of the water twisting, bulging, surging, almost forgetting the existence of gravity, as through the rift you see chaos. Lightning flashing, enormous mountainous rocks dissolving into dust and arcing into lightning bolts, which solidify and repeat the process. Before you lies a gateway into limbo.
Ooh.
The outer plane of pure chaos. This is it.
I'm so fucking excited. This is like weird but getting into.
Ash is staring fixated at what is visible through the rift.
You do find yourself drawn to it, inexorably. Something is pulling you towards it, Ash.
Physically or mentally?
Mentally.
They're staring at it, and in this tear in reality, they are reminded of every single, not literally, but like they feel the culmination of every single second that they have lived since the shattering, and they are realizing that this has been there the whole time, almost as if it has been waiting for them, but they don't know whether that is delusion or grandiosity
divine
or
purpose.
divine purpose. Yeah, they are looking at it and they cannot bring themselves to look away from it.
As reality itself churns away in the bowels of limbo through the crevice, you know in your heart of hearts this is the center of Horatio's plan. I will give the players an opportunity to speak with one another.
Ooh.
Before you finish your voyage towards it.
Evie's
Dahlia
going
is
to take a
gonna
deep breath.
Dahlia is gonna groggily make her way up to the deck, grumbling about some sort of nightmare from Shar or from Saloon Aid to her Shar prayers.
Ooh. Evie goes, we're actually here. All this time. Evie goes, we're actually here. All this time, and we've made it here.
We're actually where? And as she kind of slurs where, she looks up and is like, oh.
On the edge of sanity, I suppose.
I guess that is certainly a way to put it. All this time. Here it is, 10,000 years later.
Archibald is...
I thought it was merely a myth.
Archibald is staring, transfixed. He can't look away. Cannot pull his eye off it. My gods.
Evie's gonna put her hand on his shoulder.
It is real. It's beautiful.
It's been here this whole time. Ash manages to look away from it and at Archibald, and this has been here this whole time. How long have you been traveling here?
Months. At least for 2 months to get from Greyport to here, with some notable delays.
It feels like everything I've ever been through has led me here, which feels unfair, but it makes sense.
Well, still, Eliza? Are you all right?
It truly is bizarre to be here, staring directly into something that's changed the entire world as we know it, across several planes. But I'm prepared as I'll ever be.
Thank you. It glad to have you with us.
And I'm glad to be here.
Even if...
Well, should anything happen, I am thankful to have met you all, and I'm humbled at having served by your side.
Thank you for finding me and bringing me here. I still don't know if I deserve it, but thank you.
We can't talk like that. We're gonna fight if he tries to assure you all.
Captain, I feel like I can see the end of the earth through that.
In a way, it was.
He nods.
I feel like this whole time, this last technically 10,000 years has just been my mind trying to keep me from the reality that is that, but I know that that's nonsensical.
Evie nods and kind of clears her throat. She goes, if we don't make it, Dahlia's right. It has been an absolute honor and privilege to work among you and alongside you all.
Oh, I just had a thought. So many of us have been so close to death, or looking at Eliza, have died. I think perhaps I spoke in haste.
No, I don't think you have. Evie shakes her head. If anything, I think I'm being a bit cavalier.
I don't think any emotion's wrong here. I feel like this is a place that should not exist.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I truly should not be alive.
Ash, you do deserve to live, as anyone does.
I don't mean deserve, I mean logically.
Physically, I see.
Logically and physically, this place should not exist. But it does. And we're here.
Archibald is going to pull Evie close and kiss her.
Aww.
Aww.
She kisses him right back. She's so excited.
In case we never get to do it again.
Of course.
Well. This is it, I suppose.
She nods.
Eliza? Anything that you're doing?
She's probably also standing with the group, but probably has Ruby by her side as they are just letting and just seeing what happens together.
This is beyond anything I could have imagined. She just hugs closer.
Oh.
I'm glad to have at least have come back and have you with me. I don't know what will happen to us, but hoping we live past this. That's all I can hope.
Of course.
And she just smiles.
She smiles right back.
I just wish Wake were here to see this. She might have been mesmerized.
Phoebe nods.
She's resting in the sea. Perhaps some small part of her, however small, has drifted this far.
That's a very beautiful thought.
And she is holding the lock of Wake's hair. And she is also wearing the eyes ring on the chain around her neck.
Oh god. The moon between your horns briefly flashes as an eclipse.
Evie's going to reach into her coat jacket and she's going to pull out a message in a bottle and she's going to throw it over the railing.
Ooh.
What was that?
She smiles and she goes, just something that says the Seajewel was here. A list of every member that arrived.
Hopefully
And
we'll be able
the
to
best
do
way
that
to do it.
ourselves. Oh, sorry.
No worries. She says, the message in the bottle was simply a message that said the Seajewel was here. It listed every member that arrived and the best thing we did for the world.
Well, here's to hoping we'll be
Goodness,
able
what are
to
we
tell
getting
that
ourselves
ourselves.
into?
She smiles. We'll see it again one day. I know it.
Do you approach the rift?
Yes.
As the ship gets closer, this almost shimmery quality is in the air, leaking out from it. As it feels like there's some degree of control if you focus hard enough. As this translucent dock starts to form in front of you, with a pathway leading up from it into the rift and through. All good? No? All good, Sol?
Yep.
Nice. There was just some noise for a moment there.
It's all good.
Do you disembark?
Yes. Unless anyone has anything they'd like to say or do. Yes.
Nope.
Ash is going to shake and clear their head and look around, and they're going to think that they would rather, if this is it, just let it be it, and they're not gonna delay the rest of their crew any longer, and they're just gonna get off the ship.
Ash? Make me a religion check, please.
Of course. Likely check for me to be doing.
What happened there? I heard something from downstairs.
I knocked over my dice box and
Oh,
dice
no.
went flying, but I've got my
No.
D20.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's a
The
15.
ambient sound of the sound of Martin's dice falling from Martin's mic and the sound of Martin's dice
No,
falling
it was
from
the sound
Evelyn's
of-
mic is the funniest.
the background sound was Martin shouting and scrambling for something.
The check was a 15, by the way.
15.
Yes, 1-5.
You feel your heart racing. Or at least... which is bizarre. It doesn't really do that. But you feel it all the same. Something is making your synapses all fire rapidly. You feel something incredibly strongly within your bones.
Is there still time for it to do one more thing?
Yes.
They're gonna go down and they're gonna check the mirror just to make sure it still works.
The mirror works.
They're going to go through and wordlessly hug Costello, not saying
No.
anything.
Oh.
Good luck, Ash. Good luck. And he hugs
They're
back.
going to,
Tight.
tearing up, shake their head and just go back to the dock.
Oh. You're all on this transparent, shimmering dock the Seajewel is moored to. Connected to a bridge leading up into the rift. As you make your way forward on it, each footstep feels like 100. The weight of the air itself feels overwhelming. As you see the bridge stretch out in front of you. The further in you go, the more opaque it seems. As the chaos seems to completely miss the area you are standing in, as if you're being shielded from it. And the bridge leads upwards to a jagged rock with a flat top. You cannot see above it, or what lies on it. But the pathway leads to it. One by one, as you make your way upwards, the rest of you begin to feel the same sensation as Ash. That there is something not quite within your understanding here. Not quite unfamiliar, but not quite familiar. And as you make your way, slowly but surely, to this island in the sky, in this infinite, churning, roiling sky, you see a throne carved from rock, split down the middle, lying empty, with a figure twice the size of yourselves, draped, emaciated, next to it, on the right-hand side. A trail of blood smeared across the floor leading from the throne to the edge of the island, touching the bridge. This is the same throne that you saw, Ash, in your visions.
Ash is going to...
And
I assume the bridge to the island is, like, clear. There's, like, nothing on it.
yes,
Right,
but
they're going to...
Sorry, one more thing.
Go ahead.
On the middle of this throne, you see, carved into the bedrock, a flaming sword.
Ash is
Whoa.
going to, silently, staring straight ahead, walk up to the throne. They are going to kneel, and they are going to take off their gloves, their cloak, and their mask. And they're going to set them folded in front of them. And they're just going to stare.
Does Dahlia notice this?
The draped, corpse-like figure lying slumped across the right arm of the throne wakes with a start. And as it moves, you see... Oh, sorry, what had you asked, Blue?
Does
Dahlia
Dahlia
saw.
Does Dahlia what?
see what Ash has done, or the
Yes.
glyph of the sword?
Yes, you do.
All of it, yeah.
Though,
Hell yeah.
as the figure begins to move, it becomes apparent that this 10-foot robe, 10-foot tattered robe bearing skin and bones figure with beaten, frayed wings is or was a solar, an archangel. You have arrived.
Ash will look up. What is this place?
A grave site for my master.
They know
And
They know, obviously, but they're going to ask.
for my master
For who?
and my host, Tempus. Lord
Oh.
of War. The angel will look up at you with hollow, empty eyes. He was taken from us. Servants of the Seajewel.
What?
You are here. I am judgment. Blade of Tempus.
What do you mean, grave?
Our Lord was struck down, and the world with him.
Ash is going to look behind them, generally at the others, and they're going to look back and just start weeping.
Evie immediately hugs you.
Tempus was slain, and the
By who?
world with it.
By who?
A mad man.
So I've heard, but what is his name?
I know not. None know.
What do people refer to him as?
His name was stricken from history as punishment.
Evie nods.
What did you say?
Oh, I just said Evie nods.
A mad wizard.
Did he die in the explosion, or was he also an undead?
He was destroyed. Slain by his own sword. The sword that clove the throne and our Lord in two.
Yeah.
A sword by the name of Bomb.
Yeah.
A device powerful enough to destroy divine. I alone remain of Tempus's host
Ash is taking very, very, very deep breaths, or the deepest that they can. Wha- um, what? Why? Why? Why do I still have magic?
I yet live. My host survived for a time. Divinity is not so easily undone. Only stopped.
But
the power
But-
stays in he. He was taken.
taken. What?
Taken from me.
Tempest's body. You mean?
His form, yes, was stolen. Not 5 years ago.
By who?
Beast. By name Horatio.
Ash stands up and stares at Evie.
Dahlia screams.
What do
Evie
you
goes,
mean?
He was.
Evie goes, Horatio stole a god's corpse?
He was taken. You can see that that judgment is, or would be, on the verge of tears. But there is nothing left to cry.
He goes, that insane bastard.
He intends to despoil ruin. A mad beast.
Did you say feast?
No. And yes.
Horatio.
He... It... devours. Judgment reaches out to you, but the hold that his feeble arm had on the side of the throne gives out, and he collapses to the floor.
Ash will run over and
It
kneel next to Judgment.
thank you, child of Tempest.
Can you be healed?
No,
They're shaking. They are terrified.
I draw power from a corpse, as did my host. I am the last. The last
And
of his angels of war.
and Horatio is eating the corpse of Tempest.
It devours. It feeds. It corrupts. You will notice, now that you are closer to the throne, at the level and position of where the right eye of its rightful occupant would go is where the center of the split begins, with a bright, near glowing residue on the cracks. Red.
Ash is going to see this and, almost transfixed, stand up and reach to see if they can get any on their hand.
The blood... No, this is not blood. There is blood on the throne and across the ground, but this looks uncannily similar to the same colour and crackling spiderwebbing across Horatio's face.
Ooh.
Ash will turn around slowly and look at the others and go, "What did he send you here for?" Why did you come here? What does he want?
Ash, we don't know what he wants. We came this way because we knew this had something to do with him. She just covers her mouth and just shakes her head.
He needs to die.
Edie nods.
Well, perhaps we can put, for you, we can put a face to the name. You remember the little halfling who appeared and blew up the sister ship to the Hollowed Wind?
Hold on. There was a session where they
Ash would have seen
remember the
directly
effectively,
after the Hollowed Wind.
yeah,
Oh,
where
that's
he showed
right.
up on the ship.
Yeah, Ash knows who Horatio
a
is.
But that's a
projection.
very sweet consideration.
Yes, yes. That is...
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
How long does it take to get back to Greyport?
Too long. Cannot sail. long to reach before
How can we stop him?
a vessel from the stars the center of the earth. A warship loyal to you. The sun and the moon.
Alia looks to Evie and steps forward, pulling out the hilt of Wake's sword. He kneels in front of the angel and presents it to him.
A weapon most sharp. A sword of name Dahlia.
Yes, that is I, little sister Dahlia Lahala.
There is a way, if not, it was good to know you as friends.
They are more than friends. They are almost part of family. Same
No,
as the rest of my brothers
it
and
is
sisters.
good for me to know you as friends. If he lives, if he, I may be an adversary.
What happens if he wins?
Ever dusk. Ever dusk shall fall.
At the union of the sun and the moon. The sun, unfortunately, is no more. The tear speaks out of her eye.
The sun and the moon together. as he looks toward you. As one. Looking to your eclipse.
It's not wanting to spend so dark. She looks up in awe.
Light itself need not be the true path.
Wait. It's this. She looks over to Evie. Union with the sun and the moon. That's an eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
I, as
Hang
a
on.
player, knew that for a obviously knew that for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
This is the first time that Dahlia has realized that.
Oh.
Hmm.
Child
Oh.
of the morning star.
Mm-hmm.
Child of Tempus.
Yes.
Child of war. Child
Yeah.
of the sea.
And she smiles.
Child of the strange. Child of the
Struggling as the player.
sorry, hold on. Child of
Sorry about that.
law.
Archibald.
You must. You must. You must avenge. Cast judgment. As I am judgment.
To my
Sword.
own death.
Pardon?
Ash says, to my own death, and nods.
As I am judgment. Sword of Tempus. I must never fly again. You, child of the sea, have a gift from the darkness. As he looks to Evie,
He nods.
a golden line. shall gift you the line's airing to find the vessel.
Oh shit!
As a bony, emaciated hand rises up towards your head, and you see the line shift back into view, away from where you are standing, to an area beneath the surface of the sea outside of the rift.
Okay, wow.
A gift. I may not meddle more. Higher powers would be angered. Follow. Remember what I have said. Go now,
Yes.
and you may not be too late.
She's like shaking, and she's like, "Of course, thank you."
Ash kneels again to the angel and goes, I would I would give my thanks with an offering, but I have nothing to give.
Judgment musters up all the strength within it and rises up onto a knee, fist on the ground, another to its chest, and he bows his head. You need not offer anything.
If you insist. And Ash looks like they're about to, like, faint.
As judgment begins to speak a prayer, may your vengeance be swift and your sword be sharp. Grant my blessings upon ye. O Seajewel. And upon that, he will gradually collapse back down, energy spent, and lie there once again. Go. Go. And he will point away from here towards the bridge.
Evie nods and looks at the rest of the party.
Ash is going to start getting their gloves and their cloak back on, but they are going to hold their mask in their hands for a while. And they are going to look from it to the throne to the angel. And they are going to slowly walk over to the throne and set their mask down on the throne before walking over to the bridge and waiting for the others.
Iconic. Holy shit.
A very faint smile creeps onto Judgment's face.
Looks like we should get going. Ash, is trying not to cry.
Oh my goodness.
Evie nods.
Mm.
And like gently holds Ashley's side.
I am going to call a very brief break here for a moment. We are
something's
back.
brewing.
We are back.
Hello!
Whoa!
Hello
Welcome back.
again.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, back. I'm Ash.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
No, I am going to kill your character now.
They're already dead.
Again.
Dad. Kill your character again is wild.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
If this is... On the walk back to the ship, Archibald speaks. If this is the epicenter of his plan, and he truly is, as the angel says, devouring the corpse of a god, and what was he doing with the No.
What could he even possibly hope to achieve with such firing act?
The Kuotoa. Evie,
Mm-hmm.
what were they doing? What were the Kuotoa doing?
They were sacrificing. They had a altar, and they were planning something. I don't know what.
Sacrifices. Mass sacrifices. Sending Greyport. Oh gods.
What are we going back to?
Sending everyone. Sending hundreds, thousands even, to their deaths. Sacrificing to what? To... They... The Kuotoa, they... I need to get back to the ship. As he just bolts off.
Evie runs after him.
Ash also runs.
Galina is flying as fast as she can with riding the wind.
Zoom in.
Noom.
This is
Is still running.
Oh, it's sprinting.
Pardon? No, it is still.
I said she's sprinting.
Is still running.
Oh, there is
Yes.
still.
God,
Yeah,
Where
that
is
one got me.
where is it? The...
I mean, I didn't think Iz could run.
Come on, come on. As he picks up tome after tome. Come on.
What are you looking for?
The all-encompassing manual of monsters. Okay, here we are. Leaf through. G. I. K. K. Kuo. Toa. Godmakers.
He's
Godmakers.
devouring the corpse of a god to become one.
One.
Their belief, conviction, and, yes, sacrifices can, if in high enough number and zealous enough, grant a twisted spark of divinity to even mundane objects. Sometimes
I mean, certainly is not out of his character.
twisting them into an amalgam form of multiple. He... Is he seeking to...
What are we going back to?
We need to go. But what was it
No,
that the
that-
angel
that-
said? A vessel
That
from...
ship.
A vessel from the stars.
Yes.
The center of the earth. A warship loyal to us.
Evie, your line. Apparently it can see it.
It is a
She
path.
nods.
It's a path to the vessel. You can see the way. Where is it? Where does it go?
It's that way. And she points in the direction.
That's close. That's simply beneath the surface of the water.
Not a problem. She pulls the trident back out, and she is going to cast, what was it? Control water, I believe.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. I if you need, I can... I've been practicing a spell, because I know that, well, only 2 of us can survive underwater.
No, Dolly is just part of the water.
Only 2 of us can breathe beneath the surface, or at least not need to breathe. But as Horatio fumbles around in a bag and pulls out a Horatio. Fuck. Archibald. God damn it. Archibald fumbles around in a pouch and pulls out a piece of straw and clutches it with both hands.
Dare I say, double check that the VOD's not paused still.
It is not paused. It is going. The timer is ticking up.
Good.
The symbol is not highlighted. And there is not the icon on OBS.
Hell yeah.
I have been working on this. And he chants something in Aquan as the lot of you feel a line of slits form on your necks. You should be able to
Hell yeah.
survive under the water if the spell is functioning correctly.
Ash's hand flies to its neck, and it kind of like very curiously puts the claw of its glove's pointer finger under just to test that it's there, and realize that it hurts and doesn't do that again.
Your gills are quite
know-
sensitive.
Do you know I can just not breathe, Archibald, right?
Of course. Would you rather hold your breath?
No, this is cool.
I see.
This is very cool.
I was referring to you.
I know. I can't think of anyone else who can not to breathe or breathe underwater.
You can see, if you return back to the deck of the ship, the line pointing beneath a set of ruins that are floating effectively with no foundation under them. The line does point to the water, to the seabed. But you will also see that there are some relatively preserved looking buildings nearby there, which part of the damage doesn't look like it came from the same epicenter as everything else, from the shattering point. It looks like it was crashed into and through from a different angle.
What's going on down there?
A vessel from the stars. A vessel from the stars. What does it mean? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Do we just go down?
Oh. Oh, hold on. Through the mirror, you'll see a few figures. What happened? What'd you see in there? Valerie running through, and Costello following right behind. Are you alright, Ash? Is everything okay?
That's complicated. I am safe, but turns out my god's been dead since the shattering.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah. Tempest is dead, and the mayor of Greyport is eating his body.
Horatio? The one who blew up the princess?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gods. Oh, gods.
It seems like he's trying to become one.
It's truly obscene.
I am on the edge of my sanity at this point.
Right. What's all the hubbub about? As Tide also goes through. See anything interesting?
A dying angel, I suppose?
Oh. I see. Goodness. Nice gills.
Thank Archibald for that.
I will say, Dahlia, part water could very much be useful, but at the same time, the seafloor is further down than 100 foot.
Okay.
You going somewhere?
Apparently, there's some ship that we need to go get.
I see. Well, I suppose, well, under the water.
Yes. The gills.
Mind if I come with? I'm a little curious.
What check would that be to see if they have any other motivations?
Insight?
May I go ahead and roll?
Yeah, sure. What'd you got?
11.
You can't really quite make anything out. But from what you can see, you have no reason to doubt. Just seems to be curiosity. I don't have to.
Well, are you capable of being underwater?
Tide is a Triton.
Oh, that's right.
Hence the nice gills comment.
Oh.
Will we be... Ash looks at Archibald and Evie. Do you think we'll be able to come back to the surface once we have the boat? Or will we be underwater from that point onwards? Or is it more of a find out?
I suppose we'll have to find out.
Huh. Will we be able to... What's going to happen to this ship and the Phoenix?
I don't know.
Well, we can always teleport back to the Phoenix if we ever wanted to.
Of course, yes. Absolutely. Right. Shall we head forth?
Let's.
You know,
All right.
I trust you.
Everyone ready to take the dive?
I'm prepared.
I will say Eliza's. Mm, she does not look sure.
It's going to be all right, Eliza.
Easy for everybody to say. I'm pretty sure everybody else knows how to swim. I have not been trained. Never was. Especially after that fucking nightmare, I'm still fucking terrified.
Hold on just a moment. I can do something else, potentially. To help remedy that. And he once again reaches into the pouch and pulls out a feather. It lasts, well, hopefully long enough, but if not, I can cast again. Should allow you to, well, fly. And it, I believe, works similarly underwater. If you'd be more comfortable that way.
Guess I have to give everything a shot.
Ruby comes up to you. You can do this. And Firebrand, I believe in you.
Thank you, both. Going to tackle a great fear of mine.
Now let's get whatever the hell's that thing is.
Thank you.
Of course. Right. So, do you head off downwards?
Yep.
Archibald will cast Fly on Eliza just beforehand. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. So, Archibald casts Fly on Eliza, and you all head downwards into the water. It feels strange breathing this way through your, well, gills. It's a little uncomfortable, but at the same time, oh shit. Oh. Archibald swimming downwards, holding onto Evie. As after a while, as you're approaching the bottom of the ocean, following down the line, Archibald stops for a moment, gasping. Out of shock, not out of, like... Gods. That's... I only... I didn't realize that they were actually had existed for... And he's just stunned, tripping over himself, as you look down and see what looks like some kind of... what looks like some kind of a mollusk, but enormous and partly inorganic. Its shell the size of a ship. Vast, long tentacles limp on the sea floor. But instead of any kind of head, it appears to be the deck of a ship. My gods. That's a nautiloid. Mind flayer ship. A spelljammer. Tread carefully. But this, from what I've heard about them, could be our answer. As you swim further down towards it, you see this shimmering field around it. Almost like a bubble. And as you get closer, well, it very much appears to be that. A pocket of air at the bottom of this, at the bottom of the ocean. Though right next to a trench. All good? Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Sorry, just everyone's been quiet.
Sorry, we're
You're
listening.
good.
We're trying to.
I'm still reeling about you saying a nautiloid.
Yep. A mind flayer nautiloid.
Yeah. Oh, also, since we are yapping, so Evie the character, right? We know that she's canonically scared of the water.
Yep.
We know that due to drown everything, especially due to Peaceme's death, She is not good around water. So this whole time, she's just eyes closed, holding her folks' hand.
Yeah. Hmm. It's all right. There's air down there.
She nods.
Let's, I suppose, board it.
She does.
As you reach the bubble, it's... Well, Eliza wouldn't have any problem crossing it because of the flight, but there is a gap between the edge of the bubble and the surface of the ship, which
Okay.
lies currently on a 45-degree angle on the seafloor. I suppose you could take the plunge, or...
Ash is able to feather fall down
I
to
see.
the deck.
Ah.
Hey.
Only on themselves, though, because of a disembodied trait.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, unless Eliza can just fly people down.
Sure, I could do that.
Yeah.
Dahlia probably could as well.
Well, it would be tricky because you're coming straight out of the water downwards and aren't exactly the largest in the party. But, yes,
Yeah, true.
you could do that.
My teeny tiny tiefling.
Help with the fall. Now, we should keep our wits about us, but this one looks old. So hopefully everything aboard it is dead, including the ship itself. But what we're looking for, if everything I know is accurate, is something resembling a chair. A seat. Potentially suspended in the air. It's called a spell-jamming helm. You can remove it and place it on a ship, and it gains certain properties that can be used for more advanced travel.
Would... Ash looks around and goes, would detect magic help? Or
I believe
not
it
so
would.
much?
Good thinking.
All right.
Ash. Good thinking.
And they start to cast, and as they're concentrating, they go, this should work for 10 minutes, up to 30 feet around me, and I will let you know if I feel or see anything, I suppose.
Of course. Let's stick together. As you walk through the harsh angles of the wrecked, crashed floor of the Nautiloid, you see, having slid to the bottom, countless shattered jars and machines made of flesh and metal. Skeletons of squid-like things and strange quadrupedal creatures. Stains all across the walls, floors, and ceiling. Until you reach the bridge. And floating there, pristine, as if the crash had never even happened, lies a strange floating chair fashioned out of dark metal.
There it is.
A word of warning. I believe as soon as we remove this from the ship, or potentially even from its resting place, the protective air bubble might cease to function, letting water in. This shouldn't be too much of an issue considering everyone's equipped to handle it, but I wanted to give a heads up.
She nods.
Gods, I'm standing in front of one. A real spell-jamming helm.
What do you know about it?
One thing I know is they're very powerful magical artifacts. They can be fitted to a ship to make it into a spelljammer. A vessel that can travel through the air as well as through and across the water. It surrounds itself with a pocket of air to let it survive beyond this world. And, coincidentally, it seems, beneath. It has to be piloted by a spellcaster of some form, and takes their full concentration. You have to be attuned to the weave to pilot it.
Wow.
In effect, the Seajewel, if we fit this to it, will be able to not only traverse the surface of the water, but the skies and the sea. I suppose there's only one thing to do now, right?
We're really doing it.
So,
I wouldn't have thought this was even possible once, but here we are.
Of course. Archibald.
This is spectacular.
Pardon?
Oh, she just said this is spectacular. Like, sorry, she said this is spectacular.
I see.
Not spectacular.
How do we get it up?
I'm not sure. I suppose we'll have to potentially is anyone able to Dahlia?
Yeah.
You can shape water, correct?
Yeah,
could-
shape water
you could-
and control water.
Well,
I can also control water if that
you
helps.
could shape. No, you could make the sea carry it up for us.
Is shape water capable of doing so?
Or control
Control
water.
water might.
I meant control water. Sorry, my bad.
Don't worry.
Actually, wait a second. If I were to freeze the water with shape water, would that float it up or no?
No.
I think redirect flow will be best here.
Yeah, like redirect flow underneath the surface.
Ah, gotcha.
So that there'd be a current pulling it up.
Oh, I see. Wait, when we breach the surface of the water, would the ship be damaged?
The ship. No, all we need is the chair.
We could pull it to deck and then get it up there.
Yes.
I see, of course. And she readies shape water, or control water.
As soon as we remove the chair and allow it to no longer be protecting this place, the pocket of air will likely deactivate. Get ready to get wet again.
You nod.
As
That was likely the only way we would get out.
he heaves, sounding pretty strained, to dislodge the chair from its position, channeling a bit of magic into it to remove its attunement to the ship. As suddenly the ship begins to rumble as you hear the sound of water crashing and rushing in.
Ah, that was quick.
Brace yourselves.
She is going to shape water and freeze her feet onto the deck.
Oh shit.
Ash is going to part water around the crew until we can get the chair to the deck.
Oh. That worked, I suppose. Well, that's...
Sorry, I should have warned you maybe.
Of course. Well, that certainly beats being crashed into by... Oh, that probably would have hurt us.
Hurry though, because we have 10 minutes until my concentration runs out.
Of course. We can make it. And just... You will try... Very strained, pull the chair. Would anyone be able to help?
I can definitely help.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
You'd be helpful as well.
Ash stays slightly ahead, making sure that the control water doesn't like fade too soon or too early.
Okie dokie. Well, right. There we are. And as you reach the deck, water will shape in and grab the chair, the helm, as it and the rest of you ascend to the surface.
Up we go.
And also, Archibald will cast Fly on you again, Eliza.
While getting to the surface, Ash will look around, and will they see like sunken buildings or something, or is it just the bottom of the ocean?
Sunken rubble buildings. Yeah.
They'll look around and they will just think that this is the last time that they might ever see their home, and they are okay with that.
I wonder what this place was. And out of character, yes, I know where this is, but
this would have been all the important buildings in the city. And the center of it all, the tower.
Hamburg.
But it's gone, and I've been okay with that for centuries. You're not quite sure they mean that.
Hmm.
You have a lot of strength, Ash.
They also have a lot of things to think about.
How are we getting the chair onto the deck of the Seajewel?
Oh, we can hand wave that. Let's just say that Dahlia
Control
and
Water got it on there.
let's just say that Dahlia, Eliza, and Control Water all managed to help lift it up.
Yeah.
Control water is done, then she can do control winds.
Well,
Yeah,
Dahlia can also fly, so help lift some of the weight.
Remember, she's tiny.
Yeah, but you're not alone. You have Eliza as well, who can fly right now for the moment.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oof. Real talk, this session has been going a lot faster than my plans have assumed that they would.
We've still gotta get the thing attuned to the Seajewel, so
Yeah.
That's true.
What are you gonna do with the whole Orc Regalia thing? Is that this, or is that later?
I mean, what was one of the things that was said?
Well,
Of
yeah,
the
but
list
like,
of tools that you need. That's later. A vessel from the
There.
stars. The center of the earth. A warship loyal to you. What better warship than a Nightbringer?
Oh.
Oh gosh.
I'm so excited.
Yes! Act 2 is in its twilight hours. Right. Okay. Yeah. Now, there's the discussion of how we get there and, well, who sails.
So it has to be a spellcaster, but I assume that they'd need to be able to steer.
Yes. Someone who can both man a wheel and, or at least, directions. And someone who can, well, channel magic. I think I might be suited for this job.
Yes, I was going to say, you can
I've been studying
navigate
under
and
Evie.
spell and cast spells.
And naturally, I'm the least valuable of any of the magic users here in combat, so...
Don't be
would not
mean
say
to
you are the
yourself,
least useful.
sir.
It's not mean.
You have certainly made quite the accomplishments in battle.
It's certainly not
Yes.
being mean to myself. I am quite measurably less powerful than the lot of you.
Power is relative.
You brought me back from the dead. You channeled a storm powerful enough to bring down a ship. Your alchemical mixtures can tear through anything. And your communion with nature is unparalleled.
And yet you're the only one of us magic users who can steer a ship.
I suppose. But I would still, at least some of the time, wish to have Evie to assist.
I don't think we could stop her from steering if we tried.
She wouldn't be able to steer. She still would on the surface. The boat would still function
Yes.
as a ship, but using the helm, I would be able to lift and dive. And
Dahlia kind of jokingly nudges Evie's ribs or her thigh, whichever she can reach. She can still navigate.
Yeah.
of course. And I suppose it would be a break for you. Somewhat.
Yeah. You can't steer if Archibald's steering, can you?
Interesting. However,
No.
She's gonna find a way.
No.
Oh, of course. There's no, I'm sorry. Evie fundamentally is a navigant. She's shoving her wonderful boyfriend out the fucking way.
Oh no, can't shove him out of the way because then you'll be dead in the water. In terms of
be crashing into
not
the
dead,
to the sea.
not dead, just dead in the water, like as in a full start to the engine. Because you need someone in the chair, and that someone has to be able to cast magic.
Oh, still
Look,
even there while she's fucking
I didn't make the rules for spell jamming helms.
That is all on me.
The others can teach her.
Yeah.
Evie will literally, there's no, she'll learn magic herself.
But for now, the man himself, Archibald,
Yes.
You know
is
what I
gonna
mean?
look cool chair.
What'd you say?
Archibald gets to be baller for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Perhaps you might learn to enjoy the break too.
Maybe.
Evie comes to the mouth. She's like,
You deserve a break. And don't say no, because I swear, I will throw you.
So, when we go, we'll be going underwater?
Yes. There's cracks through the world. One of them, well, most of them originating from here. You saw down there in the water
Yes.
that there was an enormous ravine.
How will...
And you will have seen some of the deeper trenches around in your travels as well, beneath the surface. Those
Believe it
all
or not, that
spread
was my
from
first
here.
time that close to the seafloor.
Oh, I see. I suppose you wouldn't have
But,
done. But we can travel through one.
we're taking the Phoenix, right? They can't just sail out
The
through...
who? We're taking the who?
The
Phoenix,
the
right?
Phoenix with us.
Ace Attorney.
Shush. Lock it. They can't just sail back through the
Right.
way we came.
That is true. I see.
Because we barely got through it ourselves.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
We do need them.
I mean, the mirror will be able to work no matter where we are as long as we're on this plane.
Yes, of course.
We're not gonna have to... We can't just ask them to leave their entire ship.
Well, what we could do is have them come aboard the Seajewel, travel to where we need to go, teleport back to the Phoenix, as we have the teleportation circle there, and then...
Unless the bubble could encompass the Phoenix too.
But they wouldn't be able to...
We could tie the ship to the Seajewel, but that would be convoluted.
I'm gonna say... For a moment you see sprinting off the deck of the Phoenix is Valerie, who has docked at the shimmering, transparent platform of force that you did earlier, and she just jumps over and starts sprinting up the stairs. Do you pursue or do you wait?
I'm gonna go see what's going on. I know that's. I know what
Okay.
that's what Eliza's doing.
Okay. So you follow them, and anyone else who also wishes to does as well.
Probably Ash would follow, yeah.
Yeah, Dolly is following.
Still, we'll go see what's going on.
As you make your way up back to the back up the stairs, no, the bridge, you see Valerie kind of running up and Pretty Boy standing in front of the angel.
Ash will kind of stay on the bridge, not quite cross over to the island, and go, "What's going on?"
Child of Tempus. This one has made a plea. Safe passage. A similar gift to your own I shall give. For a time. Here. And Pretty Boy's eyes just flash a gold colour for a moment. Pathways. What's going on? What did you do? What did you ask? Pretty Boy will turn around and just sign out a sentence. I just asked for safe passage.
That solves our problem, I suppose.
He will explain that he was shown a path revealed to him. Effectively, he can see the way back.
Oh.
Where to sail.
Mm.
Oh, not the correct route to take. Go now. Be safe. Everything all good there, Leanne?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right. So, effectively, the Phoenix crew also have a safe way out of the area, whilst also still being able to cross over to your ship.
That solves our problem.
Yes.
Sweet.
is this no, out of character? Is this satisfactory?
Yeah, I think so. You guys?
I mean, couldn't really ask for much better apart from them being able to, like, link to the Seajewel somehow.
Yeah. Or like, I for a moment considered giving 2 spelljamming helms.
That would be a bit much.
Yeah. Because it would have been like a space galleon having crashed in the midst of a fight with the Nautilus, but I decided against.
That would be very funny, though.
Yeah.
Wait, a battle against what?
The Nautilus that you got the helm from.
Oh, I see.
Once you make your way back, you'll see Archibald. I think I've got it working.
That's good.
Oh, oops. I think I accidentally made a lore mistake. Whoopsie.
What
Spelljamming
happened?
helms are supposed to centralize gravity. They are supposed to, while you're in the air bubble, make gravity point downwards relative to the helm. And so
Huh?
the contents of the Nautiloid shouldn't have been like completely down, and the surfaces inside should have objectively been on a 45-degree angle, but have felt like they're flat. Oh,
Gosh.
work is calling Leanne for a moment, so she will be right back. But, yeah. So, effectively, when using a spelljamming helm, gravity is downwards relative to the ship.
Sounds like that'll be good. That'll be good if we're sailing through the center of the earth.
That'll be
Yeah,
good
that's
if you're
important.
sailing down a massive waterfall in the Fae. Shame you didn't have that yet.
That would have been
Shame
nice.
that was not what was. Glad we have it now, though, just in case,
Yes. The session that we did exactly one time, and I didn't have a fucking panic attack breakdown the first time we tried to run
The
it.
session that only happened once, like every other session.
Yes. But yeah, okay. Oof.
We're back.
Hello, you're back. I think I've got it working. Only really one way to try it out. And Archibald will...
Testing?
Hello? Yep, success.
Hello,
Testing
we
success.
can hear you.
Testing?
I can hear you.
Oh, audio
Yay.
issues.
Can you hear us?
Give me a moment. Allow me to switch over to Discord back on the phone.
Damn.
Testing?
Hello?
Hello?
Can
The
you
dreaded
hear
audio
us?
issues.
Testing?
Hello,
Yes.
can you hear us?
The dreaded audio issues.
Testing, yes. I can hear
Testing,
you.
yes?
Hell
You can hear
yeah.
us.
You can
Nice.
hear us? Perfect.
Awesome. I think I've found a way to... Now, I think I've got it working, but there's only really one way to test. And Archibald will tentatively climb into the seat, which is now which now rests. Ooh, where on the ship should the spelljamming helm be? The stern? The bow?
Maybe just in front of the wheel. No, like, hold on. I assume the wheel's a little bit elevated.
Yeah, the wheel is elevated on the bow portion.
So either behind that, or like in front, but in a way that Evie can still see where she needs to.
Something interesting I will note, although I might be misinterpreting how this works. It says, at any time you can see and hear what's happening on and around the vessel as though you were standing in a location of your choice aboard it. So if I'm understanding that correctly, we could put it below deck and she'd
Oh,
still be
right,
able
yeah,
to see as if
yeah.
she was standing
Okay,
in the bow.
I guess it'll be below deck then. That's
Wonderful.
safest. Right. Only one way to find out. As he takes a seat and his eye goes an inky black and you can see the stars twinkling in it. As
Oh my
his
God.
body goes rigid, his eyes, his brows shoot up, and he takes a gasp. He seems he seems to be okay, but it certainly does affect quite heavily what you can your senses, as you feel the boat start to lift very gently off the surface of the water. The Seajewel can fly.
Yippee! Can fly!
Holy shit! Captain, the boat's flying!
Guys, now.
This is spectacular.
Also, Captain, Archibald's eyes.
Well,
Or
just
eye.
I.
Sorry.
I can.
You know,
This is indescribable. I can see anywhere on the ship. As kind of his head looks around and the ship twists toward that way.
Oh gosh. Try not to move your head too quickly.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is intense, I must say. This is going to take some getting used to, but I can... It's like moving a body part. Or casting a spell, or... And he's going to relinquish control, set the boat gently back down, and stand up, back off the chair. That was incredible.
What was that like?
See for yourself. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. But, yes, we can make it. We can make it there. We can do this.
Yes, we can.
I am not going to lie. I don't think I've got really much more in store.
It's all good.
It would be a relatively short session, but I might call it.
I'm fine with that.
I'm happy with that. That's absolutely
Valid.
fine. You got done what you needed to do.
Yep.
Anything else would be. I think anything else would take too long.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone.
Of course.
Viewers,
Thank you.
party,
Seriously.
and goodbye, stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Tune in.